between them, because they play a really defensive style. Both teams, and Monaghan have replicated Donegal in recent years by getting a lot of bodies back, and they play a counter-attacking style of football. I think that more options on the bench if things aren't going well. I was concerned about Donegal's ill discipline. They conceded 9 scoreable frees against Fermanagh. To do that today, they're out of it. I just think Monaghan may have the edge, but it's going to be very close.
Yeah, the winning margins are always very slim between these two sides. Do you predict a draw?
I'll be very close. Yeah, let's sit on the fence and everything, but yeah, it's going to be just a couple of scores in it. But I just get a feel that here in Cavan today, that Donegal are just really focused on this. I think they're sick of Monaghan having that little hoodoo over them, and I think they fancy it today. Just looking at them as they do their warm up, they look running on top of the ground. They look focused, and the quality that's on both teams today. I just think Donegal, just with their experience and the real want they have, might sneak it today.
Yeah, 2 experienced, crafty outfits. They don't fear each other. Like Peter, I think the fact that Neil McGee is out from Donegal is actually huge. This is a game, it'll be grinding, it'll be attritional, and it would have suited him. And he was the guy to mark Conor McManus. I just think the edge is now with Monaghan because Neil McGee isn't playing, and we go for a slim Monaghan win.
Okay, well, we will see. Not long to go now. Let's take you over to our commentators for this clash, Paul Early and David McIntyre.
Yeah, thanks Rachel. Well, there really can't be too much. These sides don't know about each other at this stage. The 9th time they've met a league and championship in over 3 years. Their first ever meeting at Kingspan Breffni Park. This has the potential to be one of the games of the 2016 Football Championship. Let's take you through the teams. Well, it is a Donegal team with a real blend of youth and experience. Mark Anthony McGinley made his debut against Fermanagh as he grows into the role of replacing Paul Durkin. In the first of 2 changes, under 21 star Kieran Gillespie replaces the suspended Neil McGee at full back, making his championship debut. Carl Lacey is back in the starting 15, named at 6 with Ryan McHugh and Frank McGlynn flanking him. In a positional switch, Orr McNeilish drops back into midfield to partner Rory Kavanagh with Hugh McFadden missing out. Anthony Thompson will wear 12, but unlikely to play that far forward. Owen McHugh on the other flank, already impressing in his first season. Inside, Michael Murphy will roam Breffni Park, leaving the responsibility of scoring on the shoulders of Patrick McBrearty, who turned in some great displays in the past against Monaghan. Monaghan themselves have made a couple of late changes to the side name during the week. Rory Fagan does start in goal, his 4th appearance against Donegal. Full back line, very familiar at this stage. The Wiley brothers alongside former All-Star Colin Walsh. And wing back Fintan Kelly comes in for Desi Moan. Inside of Vinnie Corey will renew his acquaintance with Michael Murphy. Carl O'Connell's displays at 8 have given Monaghan real impetus in midfield. Kieran Hughes will drift between the middle and the Donegal goal. Ryan McInespy and Shane Carey bring real pace and youth to the half-forward line. There is a change in 11. Owen Duffy replaces Dermot Malone. And inside, under 21 star Conor McCarthy will support the main man, Conor McManus, whose 6 points last summer were the foundations of Monaghan's Ulster final victory over tonight's opposition. Well, plenty of experience in both teams, particularly given the changes we've seen tonight. Colin McFadden in particular and Christy Toy have over 20 years of championship experience between them. The same for the likes of Clerkin and Paul Finlay in reserve, of course, for Monaghan. Well, 2 Fermanagh men on the sidelines this evening. Rory Gallagher in his 2nd season at the helm in Donegal, and Malachy O'Rourke, who's led them from the Wilderness in Ulster to 2 championships in 3 seasons. They're looking for yet another victory and another final this evening. Well, now it's time for Aaron Avian here at Kingspan Breffni Park. It'll be played by the St Michael Scout Band from Enniskillen and sung by a Cavan man, Thomas Hughes from Cardiff-Fane, who will be singing the anthem this evening.
Our singer tonight for the national anthem is Thomas Hughes from the Cornerfane Club here in Cavan. On top of the Parja or National Heron or Ron Madea.
Smeaton Championship football. That was the picturesque setting of Bundoran.